Hey guys, Lost in Heaven here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about such courses which are worth for you to come to Switzerland to study for. अब इसके पीछे काफ़ी सारे factors हैं, and all this is based on my personal experience living in this country for past 12 years. Therefore, take it with a grain of salt. Either ways, it should not limit you in terms of studies that you want to do here. You're free to study whatever you would like to do, but only these courses make sense to me and it is more practical. This is basically the video is about. So the first course that I'm going to talk about is engineering. Now lots of my subscribers have also asked me throughout the year regarding engineering, should I study this or not. And lots of non-EU students also come to Switzerland to study their engineering. Now engineering has different fields per se. I think lots of Indian students do their engineering in civil. Well, to be honest, civil engineering does not have much scope in Switzerland. So whatever my knowledge is about civil engineering, it is to do with construction of roads, construction of big buildings, projects, etc., which requires civil engineers. Well, for Switzerland you can study civil engineering, but there is not that much of a scope here. Because there are no such big projects or huge projects that there is requirements for civil engineers compared to India, China, or even Singapore, where they have these large projects being made, big construction projects, big bridges, big roads, etc., highway projects. In Switzerland we don't really need it because already everything is already been built, so therefore there is not that much scope. I would say you can also go to Indeed.se and check it out how many civil engineers are required, but at the end it is also to do with a lot of experience they need, and most of these jobs are taken by Germans. So as a student, for you you won't be able to get a job after this, therefore it's not worth it according to me. Most promising course that you can do in Switzerland would be CS or computer sciences. Lots of demand for that. There are lots of high-tech companies here. Switzerland is known for its research base. It has lots of technological based companies as well, lots of startups. So for that, if you will be doing your engineering in computer sciences, then it can be a lot of it will be helpful for you to get a job. It will be way more easier. Let me clarify, there is no 100% guarantee that you will get a job, but it increases your chance a lot if you do your computer sciences from Switzerland. Apart from that, which university you are doing it from also plays a very big role. For example, if you're going to graduate from ETH Zurich or from EPFL Lausanne, these are the two huge universities. It is like IIT of entire Europe. These universities, of course, it will be way more easier for you to find a job. The competition is reduced a lot because you're already graduating from such a top university. Apart from that, of course, work experience plays an important role as well here. In Swiss employment market, they expect people to actually have knowledge based and also practical based experience. Therefore, a person who is graduated, who has a degree and also have an experience, will always get the job compared to a person who only is very much based on theoretical values, such as just graduated from a university. Apart from computer sciences, there are robotics, software engineering, and engineering physics. Well, the next thing is PhD. Of course, Switzerland is known for its research-based institutions. It is huge in it. Lots of non-EU students come from all over the world to do their PhD, because one reason would be that it is paid. Not all PhDs are paid, but most of them are, and you can earn up to $50,000 to $60,000 per year. That is amazing. And PhD also has a less risk because you're not investing anything. You're just going there to help the university with research, helping the professor, etc., and you're getting money for it. So you're studying as well and you're getting money for it. So it's like a practical based experience, which is amazing. I believe Switzerland does it pretty good there. Since you have not invested anything, even if you don't get a job afterwards or you have to leave the country, it's not a big deal for you because you have stayed here for 2 to 3 or 4 years, however long your PhD lasts. And after that, it depends if you get a job in the university or not, or in the industry. So that would be easier, I would say, but as I said, it won't be guaranteed, but this would be something amazing if you want to do your PhD from Switzerland. The third course is anything to do with pharma. Switzerland has huge pharma industry. You can say Roche, Novartis, their all headquarters is based in Basel. Lots of Indians come here to work for a short-term period. Therefore, if you graduate from here in terms of any pharma related studies, now it can be huge. Let me clarify, not medical but pharma related. It can be a bit difficult because medically, if you want to become a doctor or nurse or anything, you can't do it here because you have to be a resident to study that here. You can't do it easily. There is also a video about that, how to do that if you want to come. The only easiest way I know is through Germany. So you study in Romania, you work in Germany, and once you get the passport, then you can enter Switzerland. But that's a long process. You can do that. but you can't expect to study your medical field and everything here because it is in German and you won't get the admission either ways. But any pharma related studies which can help you to get into these pharma industry, you bring your experience with it and you can study your masters or anything in the specific courses related to pharma. That will be really helpful for you, because yes, there are a lot of jobs in pharma, and it will be easier also for you to get into this industry and get a job in mostly in Basel. So maybe University of Basel or like universities around that, try to get in those universities there. Apart from that, Switzerland is also known for its hotel management industry and some other courses such as banking and finance, etc. Just to clarify, banking finance is not that huge as it used to be. Banks are basically closing down, they're reducing their employees, they're shifting all their process, or all these things are outsourced actually, and most of these people are basically hired in financial centers such as London or Frankfurt. Any banking or financial related course, I would advise you to do it either from UK or from Germany. About hotel management, I have an entire video as well which basically states why you should not do hotel management from here. Now this entire thing is basically for average students, or for those students which don't have too much money to spare. If you are someone who really has that much money, for you it's just fine, you just want to have an experience, then of course you can study anything. But these are basically 3-4 courses which I told you earlier, which would be the only one that has any kind of chance for you to get a job. Guys, hope you like this video. If you have some questions, write it on the comment section. If you have any specific questions, you can also follow me in Instagram to see what's going on in my life and ask me questions there directly. So hopefully you liked it. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.